The Lord be with you. I'm Deacon Keith Fournier, and our first reading is from the letter of the Apostle Paul to the Romans. That is why you must not allow sin to reign over your mortal bodies and make you obey their desires, or give any parts of your bodies over to sin to be used as instruments of evil. Instead, give yourselves to God as people brought to life from the dead, and give every part of your bodies to God to be instruments of uprightness. And then sin will no longer have any power over you. You are living not under law, but under grace. What is the implication? That we are free to sin now that we are not under law, but under grace? Out of the question. You know well that if you undertake to be somebody's slave and obey him, you are the slave of him you obey. You can be the slave either of sin, which leads to death, or of obedience, which leads to saving justice. Once you were slaves of sin, but thank God, you have given wholehearted obedience to the pattern of teaching to which you were introduced. And so, being freed from serving sin, you took uprightness as your master. And our response is from Psalm 124. If Yahweh had not been on our side, let Israel repeat it. If Yahweh had not been on our side when people attacked us, they would have swallowed us alive in the heat of their anger. Then water was washing us away, a torrent running right over us. Then were turbulent waters. Blessed be Yahweh for not letting us fall a prey to their teeth. We escaped like a bird from the fowler's net. The net was broken and we escaped. Our help is in the name of Yahweh, who made heaven and earth. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. You may be quite sure of this, that if the householder had known at what time the burglar would come, he would not have let anyone break through the wall of his house. You too must stand ready, because the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. Peter said, Lord, do you mean this parable for us or for everyone? The Lord replied, Who then is the wise and trustworthy steward whom the master will place over his household to give them at the proper time their allowance of food? Blessed that servant if his master's arrival finds him doing exactly that. I tell you truly, he will put him in charge of everything that he owns. But if the servant says to himself, My master is taking his time coming, and sets about beating the men servants and the servant girls, and eating and drinking and getting drunk, his master will come on a day he does not expect and at an hour he does not know. The master will cut him off and send him to the same fate as the unfaithful. The servant who knows what his master wants, but has got nothing ready and done nothing in accord with those wishes, will be given a great many strokes of the lash. The one who did not know, but has acted in such a way that he deserves a beating, will be given fewer strokes. When someone is given a great deal will be demanded of that person. When someone is entrusted with a great deal, of that person, even more will be expected. The Gospel of the Lord.